Now that's how you do a finale, baby. That's how you do a mother finale. When I tell you Charlotte slapped the shit off her man, baby, I said, Char, girl. Do it again. If you haven't seen the finale of It, Welcome to Derry, baby, I'm about to spoil. This is the moment. Rich came out to play, honey. When I tell you I was jumping up and down watching this scene, I said, oh, Rich. Even Penny was shocked. Look at his face. He was like, girl, I know you lying. Pennywise said, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice, baby. I said, oh, you would know, huh? We started this episode off and the principal was already being a puppet. Excuse me? Halloran was so sick of y'all. He was like, baby, stop using me, okay? I'm sick of these loud little voices. Y'all can just leave me alone. When she gave him the tea, he was tweaking. He was like, yo. Lily Bainbridge, you know how to get on my nerves every single time. Understand that crash that happened. Okay, baby, that messed with your mental. But girl, when I tell you gotta have some strong patience working with Lily, Ronnie girl was just swinging that stick like, that clown was just laughing, disrespectful. But the tea was, Marge, girl, apparently you Margaret Tozier, baby. You and Richie supposed to have a little baby that kills him in the future. The way he had to give them their props at the end, baby, he was like, you know what, y'all kind of ate that up. Lively crowd. T was so happy when the general got chopped up, honey. I was waiting, because what type of general are you? Going up to a whole evil clown talking about some you're free? Excuse you? You aren't the one in power here. He is. Are we okay? The fact that they had Rich's funeral after the fight with Penny, I was like, wait a minute. We just having the home going? It hit me like all of this was happening really, really quick. They didn't have time to do the funeral yet, girl. Since Rich got burnt up in that fire, baby, I have not been okay. Really did their thing, bringing him back almost like an angel who was like, you know, watching over his friends. Marge was so ready to tell the tea. She said, baby, guess what? I was supposed to get married to Rich and we supposed to have some babies. This was a great segue into season 2. I think, you know, there was a little hint right there in it. I was like, okay, I see y'all. It was Charlotte knowing the whole civil rights movement, talking about some, oh yeah, when you get down there, say hey to Rosa for me. Excuse me? As in Rosa Parks? Y'all had me over here tearing up. Dickie, we don't have to go to a hotel overseas. We can stay right here in Derry. I'm joking. A little surprised they're gonna stay in Derry because their marriage was going all over the place because of Derry. I guess Leroy may have learned his lesson, or 2 or 3 or 4. Honey girl, you and your daddy got a lot in common. I'll just be out here living, child. Just doing your little thing, baby. There's no rules. Oh, this show is so good. But now the real tea. Also, isn't that the girl from All Her Fault? 26 years later, Mrs. Kirsch, perpetrator she is over there in that little home of hers, letting people know, guess what? No one ever really dies in Derry. Girl, what? Season 2, I need that yesterday, baby. I need it pronto. Baby, with Rich's hand on his parents' shoulder, baby. Yeah. This moment with Will and Leroy had me like, no. It's like, I'm not like you. I'm not strong like you. I was like, yes, you are. What I love about this show is everybody has a distinct voice, like at but re-one. I think that's number 1 when casting a horror show. Everybody has to have a distinct voice. Like when Will was like, Rich, I was like, like, oh, they all got that voice on them. This stick was getting on my nerves. And now Daniel's gone. No, Daniel, no. Until next time, the Losers Club, baby. So you let me know, what did you think of this It, Welcome to Derry season finale? I give it a 9.8 out of 10. 9.9. 9.99.